The Toyota 4Runner has been a benchmark in the SUV world for years, but with rumors swirling about the new 2025 model, what changes can we expect? Is the 4Runner ready for a major overhaul or minor tweaks? Let's find out. The Toyota 4Runner, a staple in the rugged SUV market, has been rolling off production lines since August of 2009, marking nearly 15 years without a major update. That's quite a stretch, raising eyebrows and sparking curiosity about when the new generation will take the stage. Rumors and speculations are buzzing about the anticipated 6th generation 4Runner, expected to debut this year, bringing fresh hopes, dreams, and predictions to the forefront. Historically, Toyota has had a pattern of releasing the Tacoma before updating the 4Runner, and with the recent launch of the new Tacoma, logic suggests the 4Runner is next in line. However, this release cycle isn't the only interesting development. Toyota's recent price drop in the Land Cruiser, slashing more than $25,000 off its MSRP, presents a unique scenario. This drastic price change is shaking up Toyota's product lineup, leading to speculation on how the new 4Runner will fit into the mix. With these big moves, Toyota seems poised to redefine its approach, potentially altering the landscape for its long-standing SUV lineage. But it's not just the 4Runner that's been turning heads. The Lexus GX, residing in a similar luxury off-road niche, also commands attention. Traditionally, the 4Runner has squared off against the likes of the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler, particularly in the realm of hardcore off-roading. Yet, the 4Runner has always leaned more towards providing a comfortable and utilitarian experience, unlike the Wrangler with its removable tops and doors. This distinction underscores Toyota's approach to offering a more road-friendly SUV that doesn't compromise on off-road prowess. Rewinding to the origins, the 4Runner made its US debut in the mid-1980s, initially conceived as a more enclosed version of the Toyota pickup truck. The first-generation 4Runner was, in essence, a truck with an added cap and extra seating, complete with a removable rear section for those seeking open-air adventures, reminiscent of competitors like the second-generation Ford Bronco. However, as the second generation rolled out, Toyota made a pivotal change by replacing the removable back with a fixed structure, significantly altering the 4Runner's design and utility. This shift marked the 4Runner's departure from its open-back roots, steering towards a more conventional SUV design that would define its future iterations. The 4Runner's relationship with the Tacoma has been noteworthy, sharing many traits and design cues in their early generations. Yet, as time progressed, particularly by the 4th generation introduced in the early 2000s, the 4Runner started to carve its own path. It adopted a different aesthetic and mechanical underpinnings, notably incorporating a V8 engine option and diverging from the Tacoma's design language. By the time the 5th generation 4Runner emerged, it further distanced itself from the Tacoma, maintaining its robust 4.0-liter V6 engine, even as the Tacoma shifted to a 3.5-liter engine. This divergence highlights the vehicle's distinct evolutionary paths, underscoring their unique places within Toyota's product portfolio. Looking ahead, speculation abounds regarding the upcoming 6th generation 4Runner, anticipated to debut in 2025. Predictions suggest a closer alignment with the latest Tacoma, potentially sharing front-end designs, interiors, and body panels. This speculated convergence could mark a return to shared roots, combining the Tacoma's advancements with the 4Runner's rugged legacy. As we navigate through this, two main candidates emerge: a V6 engine mirroring the Lexus GX, and a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, akin to the one found in the latest Tacoma, boasting about 300 horsepower. But which direction will Toyota take for its beloved 4Runner? Understanding Toyota's broader lineup provides essential clues. The brand strategically positions its vehicles to avoid internal competition, ensuring a distinct place for each model within both the Toyota and Lexus families. Recent shifts have seen the Land Cruiser move to a more accessible price point, while the GX starts in the luxury $60,000 range, and the LX occupies the higher echelon. Meanwhile, the Tacoma, often considered the 4Runner's close cousin, spans from the lower $30,000s to the mid-$50,000s, appealing to a wide array of budgets and preferences. The prediction leans towards the new 4Runner adopting the Tacoma's powertrain blueprint. This would not only maintain Toyota's internal harmony, but also cater to the market's evolving demands. Anticipating a base model featuring a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine paired with a robust 4-wheel drive system reflects Toyota's commitment to blending performance with practicality. This choice aligns with the current trends of efficiency paired with sufficient power, ensuring the 4Runner remains competitive in today's SUV-centric market. Amidst the evolving landscape, the upcoming 4Runner is poised to mark a significant transition, steering away from the V6 route to avoid overlapping with its siblings, the Lexus GX and the Toyota Land Cruiser. This strategic move aims to prevent cannibalization within Toyota's lineup, ensuring each model carves its unique niche. As speculation mounts, the consensus tilts towards the 4Runner adopting a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, mirroring the latest Tacoma. This choice reflects a broader trend towards efficiency combined with sufficient power, aligning with the contemporary consumer preferences and environmental considerations. But the engine is only part of the story. Off-road capabilities remain at the heart of the 4Runner's appeal. Predictions suggest that the new model will inherit the Tacoma's off-road package, which includes a locking rear differential, a locking center diff, and potentially a game-changing disconnectable sway bar. This suite of features would ensure that the 4Runner maintains its reputation as a trail-conquering vehicle, ready to tackle diverse terrains with ease and agility. Inspired by the competitive landscape shaped by the likes of the new Ford Bronco and the perennial Jeep Wrangler, there's a growing clamor for features that blend traditional ruggedness with modern versatility. A top contender on the wish list is a removable top, an attribute that would endow the 4Runner with the same open-air freedom that has contributed to the success of its rivals. Although skepticism surrounds the feasibility of such a feature, given Toyota's conservative approach, the idea reflects a broader desire for a more adaptable and lifestyle-oriented 4Runner. With the Land Cruiser getting a price cut, everyone's wondering how the 4Runner will stand out. Interesting, right? People think it might ditch the old V6 engine to avoid stepping on the toes of its fancier relatives, the Lexus GX and the Land Cruiser. Instead, imagine it sporting a snazzy 4-cylinder turbo engine from the Tacoma that's about 300 horsepower. And let's talk off-road, the 4Runner's bread and butter. It might borrow some cool gadgets from the Tacoma, like a locking rear diff and a sway bar you can disconnect. Practical but tough, just how we like it. Plus, rumors are flying about a design facelift to mirror the Tacoma more closely. Now, here's a kicker. A manual transmission might be on the cards. Yep, you heard that right. For those who love the feel of gear shifting under their hand, this could be big news. Toyota seems to be listening to what drivers want, blending the best of off-road capability with a touch of everyday luxury. With the Tacoma getting a fresh look, it seems like the 4Runner is up next. What's the buzz? Well, Toyota just slashed the Land Cruiser's price, a whopping $25,000 cut. Raises some eyebrows. Everyone's guessing how this shakes up the Toyota family, especially where the 4Runner fits into this new dynamic. Now, about those TRD versions. They're like the superheroes of Toyota's lineup. There's chatter about a new TRD Pro version, with models like the SR5 and the Lux Limited. Adding a TRD Pro to the mix would be something else. But hold up, what's this about the 4Runner going the way of the RAV4? That's right, a shift from its rugged roots to something more city-friendly? A RAV4 Plus, if you will. It's a wild thought, but hey, never say never in the world of wheels. Speaking of changes, let's talk about power. The 4Runner's at a crossroads. Keep the old V6 or switch to a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine like the Tacoma's. Rumor has it the turbo 4-cylinder, packing about 300 horsepower, is the front runner. Makes sense. It's all about staying modern and avoiding family feuds with the Tacoma and the Lexus GX. But that's not all. Hybrid tech is knocking on the door. Toyota's been flirting with hybrids everywhere, and the 4Runner might just join the party. We're talking beyond the usual hybrid. Think a plug-in 4Runner. While a full-on prime model might be a stretch, a hybrid 4Runner seems pretty plausible, especially with Toyota steering towards greener pastures. Now onto its design. The 4Runner could take some style tips from the new Tacoma, perhaps sharing some interior vibes and bodywork. But let's not forget, the 4Runner has a legacy from its beginnings as a beefed-up truck to the cozy, capable SUV it is today. It's always been about blending comfort with the call of the wild. Unlike the rock-crawling Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler, the 4Runner prefers a balance, offering a smoother ride without losing its off-road creds. Lastly, there's the Land Cruiser, transitioning into a luxury hybrid, leaving the 4Runner in a unique spot. As we navigate through the possibilities of the new Toyota 4Runner, we ponder its future direction. Will it embrace tradition or pivot towards innovation? What's your take on the evolving 4Runner saga? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.